Namaste. Welcome. My name is Mikaela Soldan. This is a Svadisthana balancing practice, so the second chakra. We're going to begin with a mudra, so hand gesture. We're going to do yoni mudra, where we interlace the little finger, the ring finger, and the middle finger. The index fingers come together to point down, the thumbs come together to point up. And we're going to place this mudra right at the lower belly. Relax the shoulders as you have this hold. Sit comfortably with the spine tall. And then close your eyes. This mudra helps us to detach from outside chaos. And it also represents the yoni, the womb, the sacred center for creation. Just give yourself a moment to tune inward and to leave anything that you were previously engaging with. Leaving all of that behind for this moment of balancing the Svadisthana Chakra, the seat of our identity, of the self, our emotions, likes and dislikes. The element water associated with this energy center. Slowly begin to release your hands. Take your hands on either side of you on the floor. And then we're gonna come forward from here to a hip opener. As you inhale, lift both of your arms up. And as you breathe out, just lower the fingertips in front of you and begin to hinge forward. Now, leaving the sitting bones down, we're not looking to round forward, but actually to just maintain a length through the spine. Find stretch in one of the outer hips. Breathe here, 3 cycles of breath. And then slowly we'll start coming back. We'll check which leg is in front and switch the legs. Bring the other leg in front. Bring the fingertips down on either side of you. Let the pelvis stay rooted on the ground. Inhale, lift both arms up. And exhale, lower the fingertips in front of you. The same exact thing coming forward. Now it might be in the other hip where you feel the sensation. And instead of letting the pelvis all the way tip forward, see if you can feel the sitting bones and the tailbone rooting down. So we want to maintain a sense of balance in this center. And I often think the pelvis like it's a bowl that is full of liquid. Whatever liquid you like, maybe champagne or water. And then we know if we tilt the pelvis too far forward, the liquid is going to spill out on the front. If we tilt it too far back, we're going to spill the liquid out at the back. And we want to maintain this sense of neutrality. Slowly come back up to bring your pelvis into this neutral place. You can bring one hand at the lower belly and the other one at the sacrum. And press gently as if you could press the back of the hand into the palm of the hand. Just feeling this pelvis center, balanced. And then slowly release your hands, open the eyes, and come forward onto your hands and knees. And first here, start moving your pelvis in circular motion. Sometimes we have a lot of movement in the pelvis and we want to find stability, and then other times we have a little bit less movement and we want to find fluidity. Move in the other direction. Nice, and then come back to center. We'll take a couple of cat-cows. Curl the toes under. Let your pelvis tilt forward as you inhale. Let that begin this arcing of a spine. And then as you exhale, press the tops of the feet down. Now round the pelvis, the tailbone down, round the entire spine. Notice how this movement begins at the pelvis as you breathe in, arcing. As you breathe out, round. 2 more like this on your own breath. And then after your next exhale, come back to neutral spine. We'll take the hands a little bit forward. Bring your right knee forward and the shin diagonal on the mat. And then move the left toes, the knee back. Stretch the toes far. For pigeon pose, you could place something under the right hip if you happen to have a pillow or a blanket close by. Take an inhale to arc the spine. And then exhale, come forward. Staying maybe on the forearms. Could close the eyes and breathe all the way to the right outer hip. Take one more full breath in. Maybe open the mouth for the exhale. And then walk your hands back. And then you can release back to hands and knees. Here you can move the pelvis from side to release. And then we'll take the other side. Bring the left knee forward, the shin diagonal. Slide the right leg back. Perhaps placing something under the left hip. Take a breath in to lift up. And then as you breathe out, come forward. Again, maybe on the forearms is good for you. Or you can stay up higher, come down lower if you wish. Soften the jaw here. And unprocessed feelings, they can get stuck in the pelvis. So sometimes we feel irritation or anger or sadness or just some emotion coming up when we do these hip openers. And I'm saying that just to let you know that it's normal if that happens now or maybe shortly after the practice. Just bringing something up that was there as a blockage and releasing that out by feeling the feeling and letting it go. Take one more nice breath in and you can open the mouth again for the exhale. And then walk your hands back. Come back to hands and knees. Move your hips from side to side. And then come back to your comfortable cross-legged seat. You can place your hands on your knees, your thumb and your index finger to touch. Lengthen your spine and bring your awareness to the pelvis area. And now start visualizing orange color filling your pelvis area. The color orange balances this energy center. And now visualize a silver crescent moon with the tips almost touching at the top. A silver crescent moon kind of laying on its back with the tips almost touching at the top. And here the mantra is VAM. You can resonate the mantra VAM, V-A-M, silently in your mind. VAM, VAM, VAM. A lotus flower with 8 petals opening. Bring your hands together at the front of the heart. Bow your head forward. Thank yourself for the practice. Begin to flutter the eyes open. Rest your gaze into one point on the floor. And then let your gaze come back up. Namaste.